Alright, I'm doing peri peri chicken. For the peri peri sauce marinade you will need 1 large red capsicum pepper, a whole head of garlic which will need to be peeled and chopped. You'll need the juice of 1 lemon. You'll need between 4 and 8 hot red chili peppers, 4 for mild and 8 if you like it hot the way I like it. You'll need around about a tablespoon of cayenne pepper. This adds a nice earthy, authentic heat to it. You'll also need some 2 tablespoons of rich red paprika. This one's a Hungarian one, which is really good. And you'll need a tablespoon of salt. I'm using rose pink Himalayan. You'll need at least a teaspoon of black pepper, ground black pepper. You'll need 4 tablespoons of vinegar. This one is a cider vinegar. And you'll need a teaspoon of thyme or a sprig of fresh thyme, one of the two. So without wasting any more time, what we'll do is we'll get this all chopped up and put into my food processor. Okay, that's all chopped up nicely. All the ingredients are listed in the description below. The last thing that goes into that now before I blend it all is 250 millilitres of olive oil. Now I just need to give that a good blend up. Okay, that's all blended up beautifully, and now all I need to do is use that or some of it to marinate my chicken. Alright, I've got a kilogram of chicken thighs. You can use any cuts you prefer. I really like to use thighs for this. And I've got a bowl for marinating in, and what I like to do is give each chicken thigh a slit so it can accept some more of that delicious marinade. And we'll cut down, and make sure you've got a sharp knife to do that. And just drop them in there. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Nando's, which is I think it's a brand in the UK and elsewhere in Europe of peri peri chicken, and they've got a chain of restaurants of which I'm really rather fond. We have them on some motorway services in the UK, and they're the ones that get my custom because I really like to eat there. Also in the airports, you may have seen me on some of my other videos tucking into Nando's, which I really enjoy. Okay, that's the chickens. They've all been given a slit, and into that you want about a cup of the marinade. So I'll just decant that into a jug, and we'll move on from there. So as you can see, the chicken is in the bowl already slit up, and I'm just now going to measure out a cup of my sauce. That should be enough. And I'll marinate the chicken in that. Now the minimum time you want to marinate your chicken is for about 4 hours, but preferably overnight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now mix that well in. If you're sensitive to chili, make sure that you use a household glove, because it can be a very severe irritant if you're not used to it. So I get that all mixed in nice, rubbed right into the nooks and crannies. And I'm now going to marinate that in there overnight, and then we'll bring you back tomorrow when it's ready to cook. Okay, so there we have it. That's I've now put a cling film over the top to keep that clean, and I've decanted the rest of it into a sterilised jar, which I'll either put away in my fridge or give away to a friend. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken it out of the marinade now, and then I've placed it on a wire rack over a baking tray, and I've also put about a cup of water in the baking tray because I like to add a bit of steam into the cooking process because it seems to improve them. So we'll get that in the oven. I'm going to put that in a fairly hot oven, 180 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for around about 40-45 minutes, and we'll see. That's come out now. They look pretty nice, pretty good, and just before I serve those, what I'll do is I'll spoon a bit of the sauce over the top. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to follow my channel, please subscribe and be sure to click the bell icon to receive notification of all my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.